What's going on, everyone?麦克老师. Today, I'm making a video that I've wanted to make for a long time. It's about something new. It's about something crazy. Web3.
What is that?
We're going to find out in just a moment because some of the Web3 industry leaders are language geniuses. Before we hop in, as always, if you want to study English with me, you can hop on my website, michelauser.com. All my free and paid video courses are on my website or my public account, Real麦克老师. What does the future of the internet look like? That's what we're going to explore today. It's new. It's exciting. There are lots of crazy new words being thrown around. What do they mean? We're going to find out. Let's first take a look at Zhao Changpeng, someone who is incredibly wealthy and incredibly successful, affectionately known to his fans as CZ, who immigrated to Canada when he was 12. So he went there probably as someone with little to no English and had to learn it all from scratch. He's the multi-billionaire CEO of a company called Binance. So let's check out his English and see what he's all about.
You're one of the richest people in the world sitting right here.
I'm not sure about that, to be honest. And also, I don't really care about wealth, money, and also rankings, etc. We'll commit to donate 99% of my wealth away.
Whoa, 99% of his wealth. That's crazy.
I think anytime people pay too much attention to that, they usually kind of lose focus. Whereas what we want to do is we just want to build tools for people to access crypto. This is the future. It's a technology. It's not a currency, not a commodity. Technology innovations do not stop.
I can't argue with that. When you bet against technology, you're gonna lose. So from this short clip, I can tell he speaks English very fluently, just like a native speaker. But there's just a little something with his pronunciation, I can't quite put my finger on it, that gives it away he's not a native speaker. But other than that, he's reached like a 99% native speaker equivalency. So what exactly is Web3? Well, we're gonna find out and learn a bunch of these new buzzwords people are using.
We're not gonna provide stocks trading tools. We're in the Web3 crypto world. Nothing wrong or right with any of the approaches, but Binance is more of a Web3 tools provider.
Roughly the idea is Web 1 in the late 90s, early 2000s. You just get online and you look up information, read only. Web 2, where we can actually post information like myself posting videos, but also the big platforms are taking your data and using that to sell you ads. Web 3, it's many things, but one of the things is more privacy, security, and owning your own data. Another big word in there, crypto. This is a huge topic that probably deserves its own video, and there's much more to crypto than cryptocurrency. But there's a catch.
And most of the regulations in crypto space, even today, is only looking at a very small part of the spectrum.
Regulation. Of course, there's going to have to be rules around this and regulations because there's just so many new technologies coming out like these.
They only look at the centralized exchanges. They're not looking at DeFi. They're not looking at NFTs, sports fan tokens, many other things.
Okay, a bunch of things in there. DeFi is short for decentralized finance. You can think of this just as like banking without banks. The opposite of DeFi would be CeFi, which is centralized finance, which is the traditional way we know it today with banks. NFT, I'm sure you've heard this one before, non-fungible token. Basically just a proof of ownership of, could be anything really, a photo, who knows, and it's easily transferable. Sports fans tokens, these are really cool ways to participate with your favorite sports teams. If you have one, maybe you have exclusive rights to go to special sports events or special meetings with athletes.
Centralization is not a goal. Also, to be honest, decentralization itself is actually not really the goal. The goal we want to achieve is give people the freedom. We want to develop technologies that give people freedom, ease of use, low fees.
Again, centralized versus decentralized. Some people think things should be centralized. Other people think it should be decentralized. In most cases, it's not A or B, but somewhere in the middle.
Today, Binance has evolved beyond the exchange. We also have one of the most popular decentralized wallet, meaning that people can hold their own coins, Trust Wallet. We have a BNB chain. We have a bunch of other things. So it's more of a crypto ecosystem now.
An ecosystem, this would be similar to like WeChat or Google, having many tools on one platform. This next word is really popular these days.
Like as you said, like what is metaverse? What about NFTs? Like how do we regulate those things? We don't know yet because the industry is not big enough. They're not quite developed yet. Well, it's still developing.
Metaverse, this is something you've probably seen in the movie Ready Player One, virtual world where people can participate and they don't have to meet in person. How do we regulate? Like you said, we don't know yet. These technologies are just too new.
The highest sense of fulfillment actually comes from helping others. So when we are able to help others, when I hear stories, hey, look, CZ, I become financially free because I was able to access crypto using your platform. That's such a strong sense of reward that I couldn't get anywhere else.
Sense of fulfillment. This is something that just makes you feel happy and at peace with yourself. So what gives you a sense of fulfillment? For CZ, it's making tools that are easy for people to use to access Web3 and crypto. All right, next is a hugely successful woman in the crypto space named He Yi, and I find her incredibly interesting because
that reason, I first time standing in the stadium, speak English speech, use English, I really feel terrible. Because I just learned English 1.5 year. How can I do that? I just feel my vocabulary just like a 3 years kid.
I don't know where to start. Is her English perfect? No. Could I understand everything she said? 100%. But to get on stage in a stadium full of people after only studying English for 1.5 years, that's impressive. Well done. So how did she learn to speak English so quickly?
My English teacher told me she never meet someone like me so much focus. Even CZ, he looked at me, he said, you don't have any hobby.
There you go. She is incredibly focused. She does something, she puts all of her attention to it. No hobbies, just focus. A student of English for only 1.5 years. Let's see what else she can teach us.
So don't think celebrity or influencer is not fun. They are still hardworking. Believe them.
I agree. My job as an influencer, I don't really like that word. I prefer a creator better. It is a lot of fun, but it also is a lot of hard work. Very rarely ever get a day off, but overall it's worth it. Let's hear how she defines Web3.
So a lot of friends ask me, what is Web3, right? Have a token, is that Web3? I said, no. Web3 is a kind of value. Web3 is business. You should have tech innovation. You should have a user case. You should really build special value for the world. Let the world improve.
It is building value for the world. It's tech innovation, completely user-focused.
Binance.com in the future, we will service more than 1 billion users. That means we will build a much user-friendly product.
User-friendly. And companies spend millions, if not billions of dollars trying to make their platforms user-friendly.
This industry needs to think about long-term money, not short-term money, and we can build this industry together.
I see.
So for this reason, we do a lot of incubation program, and we do a lot of AMA, and we really hope let more people know our industry.
Incubation program, what is that? Just when an organization wants to invest and bring up the next generation of technological leaders. They want to be a part of the next big thing. They want to know the next great thinker. They want to develop the next great tech leader. Also, she said another thing in there that's really popular, AMA, Ask Me Anything. So because this is such a new industry, a lot of the leaders will hold online AMAs where you can ask them about anything. And it's really just for helping people understand this new technology.
Last thing, can you give 3 words describing Binance?
3 words?
Yep.
User focus, hardcore, and responsibility.
That's a great word, hardcore. They're going to go to the extreme with their customer service. And I have to say, for studying English for only 1.5 years, like, vocabulary is pretty high. Of course, there are a few things that she can improve on, but I have no doubt she'll be perfectly fluent in no time. He Yi, if you need an English teacher, call me. All right, last but certainly not least, Vishen Vitalik Buterin. He also moved to Canada from Russia when he was young, so his English and Russian are native level. But can he really speak Chinese?
If you want to ask questions, 如果你想说中文，你也可以。Если кто-то говорит по-русски, можете по-русски.
Wow, okay, so can he really talk about these high-level topics in Chinese? Let's have a look.
Our English is not very good, so may I ask you some questions in Chinese?
Come on, so typical. Oh, my English is not very good.
我们的以太坊里面有一个 Merkle tree 的概念，就是
Merkle tree? I don't even know what that is in English. He is the inventor of the Ethereum blockchain. It's one of the most popular, if not the most popular, blockchains right now. And I'm already super impressed with his Chinese. Let's keep going.
How many times you have been to China?
I think maybe about 10 times. I don't remember. Definitely many times.
Yeah.
我的中文不太好，我可以试试用中文回答。
Chinese.
Okay.
Are you sure?
I'll try.
我中文不太好, I'm not buying it.
这样的一件事情又是什么？
2014年我开始 我以太坊的时候，但是比特币的社区都说 no， 你们是骗局，比特币是唯一的货币，你们不要打破我们的垄断。
Okay, so I'm actually learning Chinese, 垄断. I didn't know that before. Monopoly. So yeah, maybe his Chinese is better than mine. Not bad for only going to China 10 times.
中国文化有没有吸引你的？对。
在美国和加拿大和欧洲的个饭店，你是每个对，就你点菜的时候，每个人就点自己的菜，但是在中国的饭店更正常的就是大家都一起点，对。
That is true. Most of the time in the US, you just order your own dish, whatever you want to eat. So what's the end goal here? What's the dream of Ethereum?
What's your dream?
Oh, and I hope that with blockchains and with other things as well, we can create a world that is more open and fair, a world where anyone can participate.
So there you have it. I hope that dream does come true because there are just a lot of places in the world where people don't have easy access to banking, something that many people like myself just kind of take for granted. So what do you think of Vishan's Chinese? Leave me a message below. So if you want to learn more about blockchain, NFT, crypto, Web3, and all the other amazing things going on in the Web3 space right now, I highly recommend you visit www.binance.com. Again, it's an ecosystem of many different kinds of tools. You can visit Binance Academy if you really want to learn this stuff. There's Binance Charity if you want to donate and help make the world a more equitable place. Binance Labs, BNB Chain, all kinds of things you can learn about at Binance.com. Like CZ said, technology and innovation doesn't stop, and it's still pretty early, so it's going to be really crazy to see where this goes in the next 5 to 10 years. Hope you guys learned a lot. I had a lot of fun making this video, and as always, stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. Watch Michael Lauscher. 下次再见.